Welcome to the Art Lady channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do some door entries and a window in a one-point perspective. To start off our building doorways, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do, is either an arch or a square doorway. We're going to set our horizon. So this is your eye level when you look right out and see where the earth meets the sky. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this with a light blue crayon. If you want to do this with a pencil, you can as well. I like using light blue so that you can see the difference. And then my vanishing point, so my viewpoint. So if I'm standing right here, actually if I'm standing down here, put an X, and I look directly at the horizon line, this is where everything will vanish to. So that's called a vanishing point. That's where all lines from the sides will merge to and actually meet at this dot on the horizon line. That's why it's called a vanishing point, because lines merge there. So what you do is you go ahead and you draw in your building or whatever you want to make. So I'm just going to make some walls here coming up from my building, and it could be, of course, it could be anywhere in here. If I make a big long wall like this, I'll go ahead and make it here. Come on down. I want them to be equal distance from the bottom. Let's see if I can bring this down a little bit so you can see here. And then I'm going to come across. I'm just going to use my ruler here to come across so it's straight. Seems like I might be at a crooked. There. And I'm going to make this straight up top here too. This will be, I want it to come right to here. And I'm going to show you how to do a doorway. So you go ahead and sketch in. If you're going to do an arch doorway, I'll show you an arch one first. I come up, and then I'm going to make a curve, side to side. Now, the thickness of the building is what's going to come back into perspective here. So an arch doorway, I take the ruler, and I'm going to draw a line back to the vanishing point from the inside of the doorway, and however thick the walls are. So if it's a just a regular school building, say, my walls could be this thick. If it's a castle, it may be even thicker, or a tunnel, it's even wider. So whatever in the door, you decide your thickness. So I'll say to here, and then I just basically come up and curve around, because it's going to match the curve of this. And then this is the ground right here. And then this is, of course, inside the building. So this would become, you would erase this. And then I say if I want to make a window, I do the same thing. I'll just have my building come up a little bit higher on this side, so I can put a building in. So, I mean a window. So I'm going to show you a window. And you draw your window. If you're going to have an arched window, that's fine, to match the doorway. Or if you want a boxed square window, I'll just show you a square window here. Now this would come back to the horizon line. So the corner to the vanishing point, and then inside we don't see that part. That's the only part that we see. So then this comes the thickness of the window, and then I want to come up vertical. And then the window sill comes straight over. Okay, so that's 3D on that. And then, of course, over here, if I'm going to have a door, when it's right under here, I'm not going to see much of the entrance here. So let me go ahead and show you a square door, or a square, well, the square opening's here, but directly under the vanishing point. This would come back, and this would come back. I see a slight bit here. Yeah, right in here. So a very little bit of that comes back. But yet on this side, I see a little bit here. so if it's directly straight on, or actually I'm over a little bit from my vanishing point. So if my doorway is, say, this thick, because I'm not doing a big castle, unless that's a hallway you're going down, but I'm just going to do a normal doorway in here. This is what it would look like. And then this would be straight. And there we have our arched entrance, or your building entryway. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments how yours came out.